Hey everyone, we're back.
Hi. Well, this is straight after the last episode, really.
Yeah, exactly straight after. I just stopped, have a sip of water, and now I'm going again. So we have to shoot a few people.
Yeah, show them who's the director around here. Wait, where are they? Maybe on another level. You could also explore the other levels of the Panopticon now that you can fly.
Yes, now that I can fly, I can go and look around, but I can do that another time.
Did Jessie forgot to land?
She likes overthink. Oh, it was only this guy.
The worst sniper this game had to offer. Seems like there are more explorable floors up there.
Yeah, apparently there is stuff up there as well.
Will you try flying up to it?
Yeah, well, we'll give it a try at the very least. But not now. Swanbot? I think we already read about it.
Yes, we have, and it's boat, not bot.
Boat. Okay.
Don't talk over me, that's rude. Let me finish before admitting you were wrong about
Waterloo
something.
Spencer.
My god, are you doing that on purpose? Are you 12 or something?
Dylan. He's so close.
Yeah, look what he did.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Oh my god, CIARA, I thought it was you.
Jesse.
Funny, when I talk, you usually ignore me.
Are you there? Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way. We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
Okay, first thing first, we check around, so shut up and wait. There may be nothing to check, but we check around nonetheless.
Okay, but I will speed up the video cause we both know you'll waste time.
He knows how to write down your name. Okay, then I guess this was all.
Yeah, as predicted, you just wasted time for not so much of anything.
Admittedly, not much, yeah. So let's have a look at the Panopticon maybe.
Finally.
There are a couple of things that we can try to see. There's also a place that spawns a lot of enemies like continuously. No, won't open. Oh, this is a secret place.
Typewritten page, AI 83KE, containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description/altered effect. A standard letter-sized typewritten page with minor water damage. The page is full of text, but apart from the top 7 lines, all the rest has been violently scratched out. Only a few individual words and phrases can be made out. The page emits a dim glow in the dark. When the text is read, there is a feeling of dislocation, as if witnessing the page being written as you read it and as if reality around you is being redacted to match the words on the page. This feeling is made stronger if the text is redacted. Forensic and linguistic analysis confirmed that the text has been written by Alan Wake with the same typewriter as the earlier materials discovered in Bright Falls in 2010. See Bright Falls AWE case file for information.
Oh, we're
To know
starting.
where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they're all the same. It's a hideous trap, my every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you insane.
Okay, no, I wasn't absolutely expecting this. No. I don't think I ever found this before.
You keep finding new things every time you play.
Yeah, every time I play there is a new thing to find. Oh, and also that. That is the coffee thermos. Oh, this was a nice one. I'm glad I followed your advice.
Wow, I will note this in my calendar, dude.
And this one is closed. So let's see if we can climb any higher. Wouldn't seem like, to be honest with you.
So yeah, he couldn't, and that's why I sped the video up.
Oh, it spawned underneath me. Is it didn't? Oh, that. Where's the missile guy? God, this scared the stuff out of me. Yeah. That really did it. I made it a little, you know, different, I suppose. Okay, there's an open door there. Let's go to check. They all fled from here. There's nothing left.
Smoking Pram, AI 13, KE, supplementary material, interview with redacted, conducted with the aid of a French translator on September 17, 2009 in a retirement home in redacted France.
Where were you on August 2nd, 1979, Mr. Beaulieu?
Translated from French.
So specific a date.
Laughter.
As if I could ever forget. I was called to a fire at the Rue.
Redacted.
What did you see?
Smoke, white like a new pope, rising up from the windows of a small shop. I sent my men in. I was fire chief back then.
What happened next?
We pulled the shop owner out. He was already dead, smoke in his lungs. We found the source afterwards, a baby's walker. Poured water onto it, but that only encouraged the smoke. We pulled the carriage outside, smoke kept shooting out. A crowd gathered. People said it was a miracle, but I disagreed. It seemed to me like more of an omen. We brought the strange thing back to the fire hall. Some Americans, like yourself, came later and took it away.
End of relevant portion.
What? Oh. Who knew? Okay, let's see the other side. Oh, really? Okay, this is not gonna make it easy on me. Come on, come out of there. Can you climb stairs? Probably not. What the hell? Okay, so mini boss and everything else all together. No time to react. Nice. Anyway, I haven't checked everything because I remember there is another door around here. But it's not that important now. That is one of the things we can mop up afterwards. Okay. Floor 1? Is this the right floor? This is something I didn't visit before. Or maybe yes. Yep, this is the entrance to the fire break, so it's this way.
I better not get blamed for this mess in the next performance review. Let me know when the hiss are gone. I miss my desk.
Sorry, I didn't notice he was to
Do
talk.
you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
Oh god.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them,
Did he say
flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
To be honest, yeah, it works.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them, the inner circle. Not that I care.
Trent certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
Okay, let's see about you.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
Okay, yeah, fair.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
No doubt,
You
Langston.
guys didn't bring like checkers or anything, did you?
Any active duty security personnel found in leisure activities.
Yeah, I think that when it comes to mop up for things I left behind, I'm gonna do it in a different way. Because if I have to spend time going around searching for stuff, you know, it's... Well, it's a lot of time, and I cannot afford it.
Did she have to write everything in a made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit. God.
Okay,
I
let's
found
start.
this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought him back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
Luca has forgotten to reactivate his microphone, so I'll keep the image zoomed onto the game. His face is completely useless without his voice. I mean, he's convinced he's talking to you, cracking jokes, admittedly good ones for a change. Watching him laugh without sound is kind of funny, but I know he'll be upset if I don't do something.
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
I realized I didn't have the mic on.
Yeah man, thank me later.
Oh well.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
Okay.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
Oh yeah, we'll find out.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know. Stay sharp, Fate.
The resonance emitted from
Okay.
the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the...
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Yeah, well, within, you know. Yeah, we'll read this afterwards. I wanna go see Dylan.
The resonance in
It just means you're gonna have to read more in the next one, honestly.
Yeah, I know you don't care.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't care, then I decided to be kind.
Yeah, sure.
Stop.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes.
Okay, from now on I'm just gonna put my mic down because there is a bit to listen to, so yeah.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can
but
you hear
yellow
me?
and red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby,
baby, yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny. I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet. You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here. Lock me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office and something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time.
Maybe I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Can we talk?
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself.
Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness.
Here we go again. Once more with feeling.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
Okay. Was this the corner, right? Cannot use weapons, I cannot do nothing.
You're wasting time, dude. We gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, true. Well, guys, we are done for today. I'm not gonna carry on playing, so this is the end for me as well today. And yeah, thank you very much everyone for watching once again, and yeah, hopefully you're liking this.
Hopefully they'll give us some advice.
Well then, catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye everyone, remember to like, subscribe and comment.